Welcome back, friends. In this video, we're going to explore how to set up the quiz integration from Panopto that will automatically export to your gradebook. Sets up a little bit different in this Ultra version, so let me show you how you go about doing this. I'm assuming that you've already created the quiz and that you have the Panopto tool set up at the bottom of your course, as we've done in Ultra courses before. Remember, that's your instructor access point. Once your quiz has been created, we want to focus on now deployment. We'll go ahead in this example and we'll place it in this week 1 module. To do this, we're going to open the module, and since this is something that actually is worth some points, just for this example, I'll place it in a week 1 assignments folder. When I expand that folder down at the very bottom here, I will hover and I will select the purple plus button. Next thing I want to do here is come into the content market. When I select the content market, I'm going to look through the available tools to me. And what I want to do is find the one that says Panopto Video Ultra Quizzing. Be careful, because you'll notice there are 4 icons here, all related to Panopto. This is because we're supporting 2 different systems, an original system and an Ultra system. So Panopto Video Ultra Quizzing. I'll select this, and the next thing I will be able to do is choose and locate the quiz that I have created. I'm going to use the same example video with the quiz I built in the first video. So notice I've selected it, and I'm going to select Insert. Very similar to our original users, this is a 2-step process. So you'll notice that this sets up and then your window kind of stalls out. You can close this pop-up window at this point. And what we basically want to do is move back to our course. And I normally recommend with Panopto and Ultra, go ahead and refresh the browser at this point. All right, it's good practice for this to update. It's just something that's kind of unique to Ultra. Now what we'll do is we'll go into our week 1 module, and I will go down to the assignment folder. And at the bottom, you can see that there is an example video. Now, I should have renamed this to quiz, all right? But we haven't assigned any points for this quiz. All we've done is integrate it. To actually set up the points for this, what you do is you come over to the right-hand side where you see the 3 dots or the ellipses. And we select Edit on this. Notice that now, because we set up the Panopto quiz tool integration, now we'll have the availability to actually add a point value to this. In this example, I'm just going to make this worth 10 points. Okay, so and this is all the same things that you normally would see. And then I can select a category if I'm using categories in my class. In this instance, it's a quiz. It would be just as easy to make this a homework assignment or something else. All right. And the description itself, I might change this to say Panopto, or maybe week 1 Panopto video assignment. Okay. Or maybe quiz. Sorry. Let's be consistent. The other thing I should probably do is, instead of calling this video example, I'm going to change for best practice this to the same thing. I'm going to call this week 1 Panopto video quiz, just so that I'm being consistent and students know what they're getting themselves into when they open this. Now we'll select Save, and you'll notice that the Panopto video quiz name has been updated. The short description is here. I didn't put in a due date, and I'm fine with that. When I open this, now notice that the LTI will launch, and we're currently viewing this video inside of the video player built into Blackboard, the better way to do this is to instruct your students to come down to this lower right-hand corner and select the diagonal arrow button that points to the upper right-hand corner. This is the Watch in Panopto. What this does is you'll notice that it opens Panopto in a new browser tab at the top. Okay, and this really makes it a much more enjoyable experience for the students because they can see the table of contents easier, the quiz easier, navigate the slides, change how they view. All right, so just remember when you're working with your students, it's a good idea to explain to them how this works prior to throwing them to the wolves. So in this example, we're playing, and remember at 12 seconds, we added a quiz. So we should, right here, there it goes, come up to a quiz. This time I'll intentionally get this wrong and select finish. And it will basically say that I am a slacker. What do I want to do? I can either review or I can retake the quiz. When I do that, that would automatically repopulate to the grade center. And then I would continue along as a student to finish out watching this video presentation. Okay, so that's how the tool itself would work. Now what I'm going to do is show you what would happen if we were to look at the grade center on this. Remember, to the grade center, you come across the top in Ultra, and I'm going to go ahead and access the gradebook. And you will see that, again, I didn't have to set up a particular grade center item by itself. It automatically is set up here because we integrated the tool. So whether we call it video example, Panopto quiz example, all right, so again, this would automatically update, and this 10 here is actually from a previous quiz that I had taken, and you can see that once I got it correct as a student, it automatically updated the grade center for me. Okay, so hopefully you find this useful. Okay, if you have any questions about it, as always, please reach out to us in the Faculty Center for the Advancement of Teaching and Learning.